Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope that you and your loved ones are doing well and having a wonderful start to the week so far. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the beads that we'll be releasing from OHM Beads on August 5th, 2021. There's quite a few different collections in this release, and I've picked out some beads that were my personal favorites from it to review and share with all of you guys. A very special thank you to OHM Beads for gifting me these items to review and style with, and thank you also to everyone in this community, as I wouldn't have these opportunities without each and every one of you, so thank you so much. Now, the first collection I'm going to be sharing with you is some of the beads from the OHM Fun Zone collection. This collection is, honestly, it's like so true to its name. It's so fun, it's so cute, it's so cheerful. It was designed by Mai, also known as Yuna Cunn, and OHM Fun Zone, here's a little bit more information about it. Bringing joy is something any human wants to do. The circus combines joy in all its forms, being performances, games, or food. Going to a carnival as a child would stick with you forever. The bright colors and laughter will be etched into your memories, reminding you of some of the best memories of your life. Mai did an incredible job on the box art and this collection. The box art is so cheerful and fun. I love how it nods to the different beads in the collection. There are 4 silver beads in this collection, 3 are balloons, and 1 is her wonderful clowning around bead, which I wish I actually had in my collection. It's on my wish list. I need to get it at some point. She also released 2 different glass beads, which are really cheerful. Now, to start off with, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 of the balloon designs. They are so cool. They're really cute, you guys, and I love how they have the little chain detail, like kind of twinkling kind of down. It's so fun, and it's really fun to wear on your wrist, but I also think they'd make a wonderful pendant design as well, depending on how you want to wear them. Now, here's a quick look at a design I did with all of the beads in this collection launch, minus the hat. I think they look so cute together. Now, the first one I'm going to be sharing with you in a little closer look is called Puff A Star. So it's a star balloon shape with little circular dots going through it. You have little chain detail, and you can find the hallmarks of like OHM stamping on the side. It is so cool. This is a threadless bead. Actually, all of OHM's beads that are newer are all threadless, so you can fit it on a variety of different types of bracelets that are non-OHM beads as well. It is just so cute. It's so cool. Here is what Mai has to say about the 3 different bead balloon designs. Blowing a balloon feels like giving life to a party or any occasion for that matter. Adding a pop of color to any gloomy room can be filled with helium for a more fun experience. Watching the wind blow through them and making them sway always makes people smile. There are balloons for almost every occasion, making them a go-to gift that is cheap and easy to find. Spread the wonder. The next balloon design is called Puff A Puff. This is a silver balloon again, and it makes me think of the balloons you see that float up in the sky. It is so cute. I love the striped details on it. And even like where you tie the balloon at the bottom of it, you have that knotted detail, which I think is so cool. And I love how shiny these balloons are. They're really shiny, they really catch the light, and they're just so much fun. This design is very similar to Puff A Star, other than it's more of an oval circular shape versus the star shape, and they really complement each other well. You can also find the hallmarks on the side of the bead too. The last balloon design bead is called Puff A Heart, and it is so cute. I could see myself using this on a Valentine's Day themed bracelet just because of the heart shape. It's really cute. It's super shiny too. Again, you have the cute little knotted detail on the bottom, and you can find the hallmarks on the side. I also noticed that with all 3 of these balloon designs, each of their little tails, like the chain detail, are different lengths with how they fall onto the bracelet or onto the bead bar, which I think is so cool because it actually makes it really fun to design because there's different little lengths. So it literally looks like they're kind of floating, and they're at like different heights kind of floating in the sky, which I thought was a really clever, and I wonder if that was intentional. It must have been because it's such a cute detail, and I really love that. Moving along, I'm going to share with you the 2 glass beads in this collection. One is called Candy Cloud, and the other one is called Sweet Spectrum. They're both very vibrant and fun and complement each other well with the different colors and things. Definitely make me think of a circus vibe, which I really love. Now I'm going to share with you a closer look at Sweet Spectrum. And first of all, I'm going to share with you kind of the inspiration behind this bead and what Maya thought about while designing it. What do you get when you melt the sugar and add flavors to it? Candy, of course. Mount that on a stick and you will get a lollipop, a vibrant rainbow of flavors that lasts for hours on end. Lollipops were a soothing treat from the moment they were invented, from being a remedy for sore throats, of the nobility to being a kid's favorite treat nowadays. They come in many shapes and sizes, patterns, and colors. They are like eating the rainbow straight out of the sky. This bead is so cheerful and really lifts my spirits. I love the different colors, and again, it complements the box art so well. Next, I'm going to share with you the other glass bead, which is Candy Cloud. It is so cool. I love it has like kind of a purpley, pinky blue, and some of my videos, it looks darker than it actually is. It kind of has a lot of light in it, and it just, it really does look like a candy. It's so cool. So I'm going to read you the description behind Candy Cloud now. Who doesn't love some classic cotton candy? The excitement of watching the vendor spin the sugar into a paper cone, hypnotized by the cloud of pink, slowly growing as the machine spun rapidly. It's a wondrous treat enjoyed for more than 100 years by people young and old alike. As years pass, the techniques for eating cotton candy, some modern methods like stuffing it with ice cream and eating it like a burrito and melting cotton candy into a soda for a pop of flavor. A simple but fun treat must be enjoyed with others. I love the colors of this glass bead so much. I also think it would work really well with a unicorn design or a galaxy design too. It's so cool. Up next, we have one of my most favorite beads from the August release. It is so cool. It is called Maze of Life. It is an OHM Lab project, and it will retail for $65 US. The OHM Lab assistants were Myra, Nicole, and Natasha, and they did an incredible job designing this bead. It is highly detailed. It has so many special meanings behind it, and I think it's something that whoever owns this will have their own interpretation of it as well. And it represents a journey too, which I think is so cool. It even has these cute little question marks that makes me think of Mario and all the fun games too. There's so many things about this that I love. So I'm gonna actually go ahead and read you their inspiration behind this bead. So let's dive into that. Learning about MC Escher when Auntie brought out a plastic map with a hand drawing another hand, a circle of which was drawing which. Have you seen the mind-bending, reality-twisting, perspective-skewing drawings and woodcuts of Escher? Some of his most famous works include the pair of hands drawing each other, an endless waterfall that appears to flow uphill, or reptiles that crawl out of the page and then back into the drawing again. One famous Escher creation, Real Activities, shows human fingers ascending and descending stairs at impossible angles to one another, throwing the viewer's equilibrium into utter chaos and confusing all sense of right side up and upside down. Escher himself had a hard time finding his own way in life. Our journey through life is often a labyrinth of choices and potential directions. Choosing this passage or that staircase may lead you to an unexpected turn, down instead of up, around another corner and into a room full of more doors, hallways, and staircases that offer more unknown options. Sometimes you're just climbing in circles. Everyone has their path. Sometimes we too can't see the realization of our journey until we have traveled through the maze long enough to understand the patterns and illusions that play with our perspective and attempt to confuse us. Crawling, running, resting, relaxing, sitting, climbing. The Maze of Life on your bracelet will remind you daily, if it's all an illusion, enjoy the show. Up next, we have a bead that is exclusive to OHM in Australia. It is called Cocky, and it retails for $40 US. This bead actually released last month, but I'm just getting around to sharing it with all of you. I actually styled it on my OHM in Australia bracelet, so I have a bunch of different OHM in Australia exclusive charms on here, including the beautiful fairy wren glass beads. I'm so sad they retired these. They're so magical and so gorgeous. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a backstory and of the inspiration behind OHM Beads Cocky. What makes a cockatoo so cocky? That crest, of course. This movable decor raised Whenever a cockatoo lands from flight or otherwise gets excited is a distinguishing characteristic that separates cockatoos from all other parrots. Cockatoos are native to Australia, Indonesia, and Pacific regions like the Philippines. 11 of the 21 species are found only in Australia. That explains our Cocky's Aussie accent. Australians have mixed feelings about cockatoos. Cockatoos are beautiful birds, popular pets, very smart, and fond of human attention. However, flocks of cockatoos can destroy fruit and nut orchards, cereal crops, vineyards, vegetable gardens, even desolate trees and parks. Cockies keep their powerful beaks sharp by chewing on wood, but they also chew on outdoor furniture, external wiring, TV antennas, satellite dishes, and door and window frames. They dig up sports fields and racing tracks, hunting for edible roots. Also, the noise. Cocky is indeed beautiful with an elegant, erect crest and flowing tail feathers, but look in the clutches of their claws and you'll see remnants of some tasty electrical wiring pulled from a nearby house. There are so many complex reasons to wear Cocky on your bracelet besides the obvious attractiveness. Maybe you love birds or Australia or once had a cockatoo pet. Or perhaps you are a bit cocky yourself, beautiful, bright, but oh so bad. Also releasing in August is the Back to School collection. So there's these 3 cute little beads I have to share with you here. Photos are courtesy of OHM Beads. There's also the Hipster collection releasing, which has some really fun and cool beads, and I can see a lot of my friends loving these. There's also Octo Hug, which is so cool. And then we also have the OHMistry project, Alara the kitty corn. She's so cute. She's on my wish list. And then the last bead is a very special bead I'm going to be making a separate video about. It's called Imperfect Angel, and it was designed by Daily Charm Addict, my dear friend Angie, and I'm so excited to share this bead with you guys. I actually have yet to unbox it. I'm waiting to do it for that video, which I'm going to be filming actually today. So stay tuned for that video. I'm hoping to have it up for next week. It will be launching on August 19th. So exciting, so happy for Angie. This bead is amazing. I cannot wait to share it with you guys. Anyway, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed seeing my review and kind of my first impressions of these amazing beads launching from OHM Beads. I would love to know which bead is your favorite. Please let me know down below. Anyway, you guys, I wish you a magical, wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.